So this is probably considered a horrible, awful day for a lot of VTuber fans out there, for a lot of Hololive fans out there. It is a really sad day for a lot of them, and the reason being, Gura, right, their most popular Hololive EN talent, has announced that they will be graduating this year. And that is, like, to put in perspective how insane and crazy that is, Gawr is their most successful, most popular EN talent. Okay? By quite a fair margin. By quite a fair margin. And this is coming after Hololive, especially the EN side of Hololive, has had numerous talent announcing their graduations this year. I think this is like, I think Gura's like, is it the third or fourth to like announce that they're graduating this year alone from the EN side? There is something seriously going on with Hololive as a company. Ever since they went public, it's been going down the drain. And not forgetting, Gura is a huge name. So big, in fact, that 9 months ago, not even a year, 9 months ago, they were singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at the Dodgers Stadium. Look at this. At the Dodgers game. Like, this is how much pull and influence Gura has. This is how much influence Gura has, okay? Being part of a Dodgers game, okay? And now, Hololive has announced this. We regret to announce that Gura of Hololive English will be graduating on May 1st, 2025. Since her debut as a member of Hololive English Myth 5 years ago, Gura has touched the hearts of fans around the world, become a beloved face for VTubing in its early stages, and played an instrumental role in the growth of Hololive Production. That is an absolute understatement. That is an understatement. The impact that Gura has on the EN side of VTubing is massive, okay? Absolutely massive, and they were absolutely pivotal in the success of EN VTubers overall. And that can't be denied. It can't be denied at all. There is no one who would disagree with that. They were absolutely instrumental in the rise and the popularity of EN VTubing. 100%. 100,000,000%. To all the fans who have shown their unwavering love and support, we sincerely thank you. While we understand that this news may be difficult for many, we deeply respect and support Gura's decision as she begins her next chapter. We are endlessly grateful for Gura's remarkable contributions and wish her nothing but success and happiness on her journey forward. You, Hololive, you fucking bunch of morons. If you wished her nothing but success and happiness, maybe you would listen to your talent and hear them out and give them better deals, more freedom, okay? Hololive is renowned. Everybody who has graduated from Hololive recently have all said the same thing. They disagree with management. They disagree with the company direction. Hololive is a company that is too afraid and too scared to make any kind of changes that will benefit them for some reason. It's like they're incapable of change. They're incapable of adapting. They're incapable of scaling with the success that their talents get. And now they have fumbled so badly that their top EN talent are all leaving. They are all leaving. They are all unhappy, and they can't come to any kind of deal that is satisfactory. And that is crazy. These VTuber agencies are so predatory to these talents, it's insane. The cuts that they take, the fact not being able to own most of your property that you have. It's so predatory, and not allowing any kind of freedoms for your talent that has built your company up is insane. Is insane. But Gura did put out their own announcement and their own video. So let's take a look. Why are you trashing Hololive? Is there any no info about their wrongdoings? Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure there's like a bit of a delay.
Thank you for coming tonight and for being here. It really means a lot to me that you're here right now. I'll keep this short and to the point. I'm not so good with words, but I will do my best. And please forgive me. I am reading off of some notes so that I don't forget anything. First of all, I'm really sorry for worrying you or upsetting you with this announcement.
I have to say, there was like 100,000, 200,000 people watching this live. 200,000 people watching this live. People can't deny the influence that Gura has. Like, it's just undeniable.
This has been a very long time coming, but today I am here to announce that I will be graduating from Hololive on May 1st, 2025, JST. My reasons being disagreements with management and company direction.
And that is the same reasons that so many of the other VTubers who are graduating this year are citing. Are and have. It's like, what is, I would love to be a fly on the wall. I would love to be a fly on the wall on the company conversations, the board meetings. What are they actually thinking? You know, they take Hololive public. They try and do all this stuff, and it's like, how can you fumble your like biggest talent like this? At least in EN, right? I wouldn't say it's an exaggeration how the OG Hololivers got a lot of people through the COVID years. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Like a million percent. A million percent.
I debuted in September of 2020 with 4 other incredibly talented girls who I respect and admire. I had barely any streaming or singing and dancing experience before joining this company.
Should we look at the stocks?
It was incredibly exciting, but also very intense and unexpected to be suddenly surrounded by so many eyes and expectations. I remember there being many days where the stress was so overwhelming that I couldn't eat or keep food down. But the continuous support and patience of my wonderful community helped to lessen that feeling and pushed me to go on to do things that I didn't even know I was capable of. I am so lucky and so thankful for each and every one of you, to the opportunities given to me, and for the almost 5 years we've been able to spend together. I love singing for you and performing for you on stage or in my bedroom. You helped pull me out of my shell, and I went off from being too scared to sing alone in my shower to singing live in front of hundreds and thousands of people. When I think about how many of you I've been able to connect with, it brings me so much joy.
Do you know what makes me so sad? It's the talent that makes the company. It's the talent that makes the company, and instead of like allowing them freedoms, instead of being fair to the talent that actually builds these companies, it really sounds like they take everything from them at this point. Like it sounds like they just seem to be taking everything from them. It's kind of similar to like the early days of like the music industry with agencies. It's like the exact same shit. You don't own anything. You have to give so much of a cut to these companies that your influence builds them. It's just so predatory, and I think this is kind of like a mark of a sign of the times for like change at this point, because like, how'd you let this happen? How'd you let this happen?
It's been an honor and a dream come true to be your shark, your Goopa. With you, I've been able to achieve what I thought for a very long time would be impossible for a girl like me. To feel a part of something and to belong. I love being an idol and VTubing and watching all of my senpai, kawaii, and the entire VTubing community grow into this amazing, colorful, and successful world. I love the banter we've shared over the years. I love your clips and compilations, your cosplays, fan art, every single bit of it. I am so lucky to have been loved in such a way. Those of you that sat and fretted over what to write, poured your hearts out to me in ink, please know that I have all of your letters, and I will seal them and keep them forever.
VTubers will probably turn into a niche in the West. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Until the archaeologists dig them up in 300 years and try and decipher what a gargoyle was.
Oh.
Thank you for your compassion, your creativity, and your dedication to me. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for waiting for
me. It's sad. Oh, it's sad. Oh, it's it's sad.
Me to return when the outside world became too much.
Oh.
Let's have as much fun as we can together during these last 2 weeks. Please share your kindness and patience with everyone. And while my time here may be coming to an end, I will cherish the memories that we've made together forever. I have one final project to share with you, and I can't wait for you to see it.
Aww.
I'm feeling really optimistic for the future, and I hope you are too. Thank you, everyone, for letting me be your little shark.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. She had a nice run, like 5 years or so. Yeah, I mean 5 years is a long time. 5 years is a long time. It's, you know, it's just sad for a lot of people, and I recognize it's sad for a lot of people, you know. Asian idol companies basically own their talent with their slave contracts. Yeah, that's what it is. And I have zero sympathy for VTuber orgs. I have zero sympathy for VTuber agencies, you know. It's not like for not allowing them their freedoms that they deserve, you know. It's a cesspit. It's a cesspit, you know. And it's just so sad that this happens. It's just so sad that it happens. I feel like the only VTuber agency for like EN creators that I feel is like doing okay, I guess, is V Shoujo. But like, goddamn, I really feel like this is a JP issue at this point. I do. I feel like this is a JP issue. JP Corpa, they just don't know what they're doing anymore. They just absolutely don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to treat their talent. They're so afraid of change. They seem to be just immensely afraid of change. And these JP VTuber agencies need to give their heads a wobble. Face Connect too. They just need to give their heads a wobble. Sad. Sad. You know? Japan is so backwards when it comes to a lot of things. We think Japan is like very technologically forward and whatever, but like there's still lots of like old sentiments and practices that they just don't seem to want to change. They don't seem to want to change. The JP corpo culture is just not, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I think that's why a lot of the EN creators are unhappy and leaving. And maybe why a lot of the JP creators are like okay with it, because it's their normal, it's their status quo, right? But for EN, it just doesn't really work. So yeah. Just look at JP Gatchas, everything's outdated as shit. Exactly. JP is okay with living in the fucking past. They're okay with living in the fucking past and maybe not speaking out when you deserve better. I'll be real. We know how idol culture works, right? We know how idol culture works. A lot of people, a lot of idols, it's better just to not speak out at all. Just go with the flow. Go with what's normal, right? But it's not really quite the same when you're dealing with EN creators, right? Holo will be fine. Same with Nintendo. They are stuck in the 90s, refusing to change, but swimming in money. Yeah, and they don't know. It's so crazy. Like, they can make fucking money, but they're too afraid to change or do anything that's be beneficial for them and their talent. It's like, goddamn. Goddamn. If she actually enjoys streaming, she's just going to go indie and continue. I don't get insane mourning about this situation. I mean, absolutely. The likelihood that she's going to go indie is like almost 100%, right? And people will find out when she does. But I think people, you know, people have attachments to certain VTubers and certain characters over time, right? It's understandable why people would be upset. I would be careful with saying it's because of direction necessarily, as management issues is too big of a blanket term, right? That's fair. That's fair. Japan is so old yet also technologically advanced. Yeah, it's like both at the same time. Like, you still have to do a lot of official work on like paper and hand it in and stuff. Like all their systems and shit like that. It's insane. Like a lot of their other industry hasn't like kept up with like what they want to do. It's crazy. But yeah, no, it's just a really like sad moment, and I feel like it's hopefully it's the wake-up call. Hopefully it's the wake-up call that Hololive kind of needs, and people see this reaction and, you know, maybe be like, you know what, maybe we should. It's not gonna fucking happen. It's not gonna happen. I feel like a meteor could strike the Hololive HQ and they'll be like, we'll just keep going what we're doing. Oh, we've lost one of our biggest EN talents. We'll just keep going. Surely it's fine, right? We'll simply keep going. It's like, come on. What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take at this point? Wake up call pro to JP company? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A meteor will strike and they still won't change what they're fucking doing. You know what I mean? That they could be like, hey, a meteor will strike your HQ base in a week's time. Okay, we'll just stay here then. It's like, that's kind of what it's like. Because they're just so used to just keeping on with the normal. It's so, yeah. They're probably focused on JP only. What, you think they're going to completely abandon the EN side? Crazy. Only happen if the big JP creators left? Probably. Even then, I doubt it. Even then, I kind of doubt it, to be honest. To be honest. Alright, we can see all the comments here. Thank you for the entertainment queen. Coming to see what you're up to next. Thank you, Gawr, for inspiring so many VTubers since 2020. You're one of the biggest reasons I got inspired to start singing again, because of your karaoke streams, and I'll always appreciate the many memories you've given us. I can't wait to see where you'll prosper next. Thank you for everything, Gura. Thank you for all you've done for our scene, our shark. I'm not into VTubers. Can someone explain what's going on? Did she graduate from high school? I know there are times are confusing at the moment. Thank you for bringing a little shock with memes to the internet. Much love, Gura. Please tell me this is just a bad dream I'm about to wake up. See you in the other seas, little shark. Aw. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad for a lot of people. They are nervous for changes, like that way cry because people are pushing for changes. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad for a lot of people, but hopefully they can actually go indie now and get their fair bag. That's it. Maybe they can get their fair bag. Maybe they can get their fair bag. Yeah, the LeBron of Hololive. No, that's very true. Basically, kind of the LeBron. Oh, Hololive EN, at least Hololive EN. But hopefully they can get their bag while they're in indie. Anyway, that's kind of you know, a little summary of the situation, I guess. It's 07 VTuber agencies fucking suck. Go indie. That's, you know, that's really it, right? Anyway, I appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Peace.